You are welcome to the German class today, and we're going to start with the first very important words that are needed for beginners to know. And these are words, I call them the erste Wörter im deutschen Unterricht. The meaning of that is simply first words in this German class. These are very common words, and as the lecture proceeds, we're going to be hearing them over and over. So that's why it's very good that we learn them right at the beginning now. The first one is ja. And you're going to see all these words, you see it in the study material, that you make sure you download them so that as the lecture is going on, you can also go through the study material and you see those words there. Once in a while I will be writing some of them on the board, but then all the same, the study material that you have in your hands will be a good guide as we go on. So I start all over again. The first one is ja, and I'm writing here, ja, and it simply means yes. Ja, can you say it after me? Ja. Ja. Okay, if you look at it very well, in English, of course, the pronunciation of this is different, but in German, you see that this one is pronounced like a Y. So, the first one is ja. And then the second one is nein. Nein. Can you say it? Say it loud. Nein. Now, if you look at the pronunciation, you see that E and I is pronounced I. So you have nine. So the first one is ja. The second one is nein. The third one is richtig. 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 Say it. Richtig. Thank you. And that simply means, of course, the first one, ja, means yes. The second one, nein, means no. And then the third one, richtig, means right. That is, if you are asked a question, for instance, and you answer correctly, the response of the teacher is to say, you're right. Yeah, richtig. And then the next one is falsch. Falsch. That simply means, but I want you to pronounce it, falsch. That simply means wrong, the opposite of right. The next one is gut. Good. And in English that means good. Good. Say it after me. Good. And the next one is sehr gut. Sehr gut. Sehr gut. I expect you to be pronouncing it after me as I'm pronouncing it. Sehr gut. And that means very good. So you see, this one is good, that means good, and the next one is sehr gut. And then the next one is wie bitte. Wie bitte. As I said, you will see all this in the study material that you must have downloaded by now. Wie bitte. Wie bitte simply means pardon. Wie bitte, pardon. That means if somebody says something and you want to hear it very well, in English we say pardon, but in German we say wie bitte. Say it, let me hear you. Even if I can't hear you, just say it. Wie bitte. And then the next one is, of course, you see under this we say wie bitte, but then bitte can stand on its own and it simply means please. Bitte. Say it. Bitte. Bitte. And then the next one is wiederholen Sie. Wiederholen Sie. Wiederholen Sie. As I'm pronouncing this word, remember you are learning a foreign language and it's a new language altogether. I want you to understand something that you need to learn how to pronounce, and immediately I pronounce, just pronounce after me. And you keep on pronouncing, even though when you don't understand the meaning, just keep pronouncing until you are used to the pronunciation. Now the next one is wiederholen Sie. Wiederholen Sie. Wieder. And that simply means repeat. Wiederholen Sie. Repeat. So sometimes I say a word, and as we go on in the lesson, I will be asking you, repeat, that you should repeat after me. And that is the word I'll be using once in a while. And as we progress in the study, I'll be using it more often. Wiederholen Sie. And then immediately you hear that, it simply means repeat. Remember, I said bitte means please. So I can say wiederholen Sie bitte. And it simply means please repeat. Or if you like, you can say bitte wiederholen Sie. That means bitte can be at the end or it comes forward depending on whichever way I feel I want to say it. So I can say bitte wiederholen Sie, or I say wiederholen Sie bitte. Can you say it after me? Bitte wiederholen Sie. Okay. Then I'm going to say it the other way around now. Wiederholen Sie bitte. Okay. Now, after that, I go on to the next one, which is nochmal. 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 Nochmal simply means once again. If I say something, or somebody is close to you and he says something, and you don't hear very well, say nochmal. Or the teacher wants you to repeat. If I want you to repeat again, I will say nochmal. Nochmal. Say it after me, nochmal. And that simply means once again. And if you look at the board very well, coming back to this word, bitte, I can say bitte nochmal or nochmal bitte, simply saying repeat please, or please repeat. Please say it once again. And then we go on to the next one, which is ich verstehe. Ich verstehe. Ich verstehe. Remember, these are the words that we are going to be meeting, or we are going to be hearing as we go on in the lesson. And that one means, ich verstehe means I understand. Ich verstehe. Ich verstehe. Say it as usual. Ich verstehe. You see the way I pronounce the ICH? Ich. Ich verstehe. And then the next one is ich verstehe nicht. Ich verstehe nicht. Ich verstehe nicht. Of course, you can see it in the study outline in your hand. Ich verstehe nicht. The first one means, ich verstehe means I understand. And then the second one, which is the ich verstehe nicht, means I don't understand. So sometimes I will be asking you if you understand or if you don't understand, but generally speaking, in the course of learning the language, these are some of the words that come up very regularly. I still continue with the words. Another word is super. Super. That sounds so much like English language. In fact, the same spelling, super. And that simply means super. Good, wonderful. Say it after me, super. Okay, and it simply means wonderful. It can also mean super. And then the next one is genau. 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 Genau simply means exactly. Exactly. So I pronounce it again, and I want you to pronounce after me. Genau. Genau. Okay? Thank you. And then we have another one, which is naja. Okay? If you look at it very well, this alphabet is pronounced like a Y. Naya. Naya. Now, there are two ways of writing and even pronouncing this word. You can write it the way I've written it, or you say the first one, which is Naya. That means well, well. Naya. Say it after me. Naya. But the second one is Naya. Naya. You're having some doubts in a particular thing before you say the yes and Naya. Okay? So it's a form of expressing a bit of reservation before you say that yeah. You are not 100% sure that that thing is really yes. No, yeah. Say it after me. No, yeah. The first one, let's say it together. Naya. 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 So the first one, Naya, is simply saying, well, but Naya is showing a kind of doubt in your affirmative or in the approval of a particular thing. And then we have this is just before we round up this, we have this word sisha. Sisha. Sisha simply means sure, certain, or certainly. Sisha. Say it after me. Sisha. Sisha. Okay? And then we have akso. 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 Okay, that's akso is actually an interjection. Let me just put. It's an interjection. Akso. Akso, somebody is telling you something and you just want to show that you are following. Yeah, you don't have a particular meaning. Akso, something just to interject to show that you are following. And then we have ya, wirklich. And you see that the ya is coming up over and over. Ya. Wirklich. Write it up here. Ja. Wirklich. Okay? Ja. Wirklich. And it simply means really. Of course, depending on your tone, it can also mean really. Ja, wirklich. Really. Ja, wirklich. Or if you like, ja, wirklich. Yeah? It simply means really or really. Okay, then the next one, actually the last one here is danke. 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 Can you say it after me? Danke. Okay, that simply means thank you. And that's what I'm going to use to round off this section by telling you danke. And then danke also has an extension, and that is danke schön. Danke schön. Danke schön. Well, there is danke, which is thank you. There is danke schön, which is thank you very much. So, and that's what I'm going to round off with in this section. Danke schön. See you in the next class.